Welcome back to yet more Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. When last we left off, we had just completed a story mission. We'd pagged in Solon and Kronya, I think her name was. Monica. The rather... yeah. I didn't mind Solon as like an anime villain. I mean, I thought he sort of delivered his lines okay. I'm not sure about the whole Kronya Monica thing. I think that, you know, one of the weaker elements. And it's, to be honest, it does... the radio play story delivery does begin to show, I think, on a few of these now. We have got some supports, and you'll be delighted to find out that some of those supports are with Ash. Which is good. Oh no, Hanneman. Right. Okay, well, we can't talk with him just yet, but at some point. And it looks like Rhea as well. So Ash and Petra, is that? Right. I don't know what this is going to be like.
Oh, is that Petra? Looks like she's out shopping.
Hey there, young lady. Are you looking to buy, or would you rather cry? Just so you know, there's no beating my prices.
Cry. Beating. Are you wanting to battle me?
As in a battle of wills? Trust me, kid. You don't want to waste your life trying to beat me at... Huh?
Sword or bow? Which are you fighting with? You have skill with both, I'm thinking.
Petra, what are you doing? Why are you fighting? What did she say?
I was asked to be coming here and do the shopping, but then this merchant gave me her challenge.
Huh? This has to be a misunderstanding.
No killer.
Look, I'll help you. What were you trying to buy?
We are needing vulneraries. Many people make use of them, and our stock is lowly.
Oh, got it. Just leave this to me.
It's all hand this soul.
Come
really.
on. Isn't that price a little high? Surely you can afford to go a bit lower.
Are you kidding? This is even lower than my usual bargain rate.
Really? Because the shop over by the gates is selling the same item for a little more than half that. Guess I'll have to head back there after all.
Hey, let's all take a deep breath. Here's the deal. I'll give you another 10% off. How's that?
Make it 20% and you've got a deal.
You drive a hard bargain. Fine, 20%. But you better be grateful.
The shopping was successful. You have my gratitude, Ash.
Not a problem. I'm used to this sort of thing.
Bargaining for prices in Fodlan is complicated. I am thankful for this bargain. Now the extra can be given back to our professor. I had learnings about the customs of Fodlan. I have gratitude for that too.
I wouldn't call it a custom, exactly. It's just a trick we commoners use to save money.
Efficiency with money is a wonderful culture.
I promise you, it's really nothing special.
Yeah, it's really... yeah. Okay. Right, well, anyway, hopefully you had more of an opinion on that than I myself could manage. So it's me and Hanneman, but we can deal with that in our own time. Let's go to the marketplace before I forget, and we'll go to the Battalion Guild. Firstly, we'll replenish, because we still haven't done the thing with Dimitri where we make him go super defensive. Was Felix didn't? No, it's fucking miles off. Okay. Blacksmith, yes. Repairs and forging, fine. Fine-ish. I think we'll leave. I think we'll leave it and let him go up another. Yes, we'll leave it. No. Right, this is the point where, like, we kind of can't. So, Am I being ridiculously stingy with that? I just feel like we can probably get another mission out. We definitely couldn't with Ash's thing. That's just ludicrous. Again, I just feel like we've got enough stuff there to get by in a pinch. Petra's a little way off getting there. Things. Okay, cool. What was... Sorry, I do apologise. It's going to be a few... Oh, no, it's fucking absolutely nothing. Let's have a look at what's going on here. Bitter Eats. It's cheese. Effects are enhanced when dining with a bitter fuse. Food. Bitter fuse. Fucking let's also just take a quick look at abilities, because some people, I think, went up or completed their things. Dimitri, he's got seal movement, so yeah, no, gives a shit about that. Right, Sylvain, yeah, so Sylvain got it's not awful, but he just uses it a lot anyway. Annette, I think we've just got you there, haven't we? No? I thought somebody had leveled up. Maybe... No, it wasn't Mercedes. I don't know. I'm really not sure about that. Like, we just almost never use it. I'd almost be tempted to switch out that and go with Miracle. What's her look like? 14. Yeah, I don't think it's... because she's just almost never got it equipped. Yeah, I think we do that. It's almost tempting to do that, but we won't do that. Petra is all set. Best girl is fine. Okay. Yeah. And I feel like we haven't checked combat arts in a little while. Right, okay. Yeah, I mean that, for one thing, can do that. That's fine. That's all good. That is all good. What if it was a waning shot? -5 strength. +4, +10. I think we'll trade that for waning shot. I know it's kind of useful having things, the ability to move people around, but I just can't see it. What the fuck is triangle attack? 3 allied flying. Oh my word, that looks fucking great. Right, okay. Hot damn, yeah. That doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. Keep an eye on that one. There's no point in that. I'm not going to use it. No combat arts mastered. Right, okay. Let's save the game to this and let's go running around the castle. Sorry. It's probably quite loud. Oh yeah, there's no save this because we merged with it. Some leaves, they're absolutely mint, so I'm gonna have to blow my nose. Again, if you hadn't guessed otherwise, yeah, my sinusitis is still very much present. I guess why would you expect it to have gone away, really? But anyway. Hey, yeah. Hey, still not done that mission. Still not gonna do it.
Say, in town earlier, is there some festival?
Yeah. Right, okay.
Hurry up and cage the wild boar. Look, he's losing his grip. Even in his swordplay, he's getting sloppy. If he keeps progressing like this, he's going to get himself killed. Kranya, Solon, they're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching. I'm ready for it.
Glad you are.
Professor, please. If he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all. I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
I must insist.
Who do you think you are? I can take care of myself to do. In any case, we won't let you down this month, Professor. You can rely on us.
Well, or is there? Online liaison, if that's your thing. I think Japanese games have got like a weird sort of approach to that whole online stuff. It's just like, you know, leave messages. Like, what's everyone else doing? I mean, I suppose that is the most quintessentially Japanese thing of all time. Of like, what should I do this month? Well, what's everyone else doing? I'll do that.
You look so different. You're still our professor in there, right? Did anything else change besides your hair and eyes? Are your arms bigger? How do your abs look?
Cock's massive.
Really? You gotta teach me how to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I keep looking through these things, like, even if I find something, all it's going to do is take my professor level up, and because I am the king of fishing, I can't even go up, so...
So hungry. Oh, is that you, Professor? Sorry. I'm really not feeling well this month. Even leaving my room for dinner is just too much. It's got nothing to do with your, changes. So, don't open the door, please.
Okay. Hey, Ignace.
Yes? So, this month's mission is to take part in a ritual at the Holy Tomb, where you will receive a revelation from the goddess herself. What if she really appears? What if I finally get to gaze upon her radiance? I've always imagined the goddess, how beautiful she must be.
Idea for a video game. A typical JRPG, or indeed any other anime thing. Typical anime story with a goddess, blah blah blah, and then the goddess is just like fucking hideously ugly. Dead nice, but you know. Speaking of hideously
I
ugly,
can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb. Well, it's probably a grave, that much is for sure. And I can't help but wonder, though.
yes, all kind of ritual. Well, I'm about to find out. Yes, I would like to do some gardening. Right, can we harvest, please? Okay, looks like we've got some stuff. I would like to plant 2 vegetable seeds, some morphus, 3 mixed fruit seeds. Okay, yes, plant them, and then cultivate the living crap out of them. Pegasus blessings, or Pegasus droppings, or whatever it is you want to put on them. Now, my least favourite part of all this. As I say, the benefits of doing this have long since kind of passed. So maybe maybe I shouldn't do it anymore. But like, I'm a creature of habit on video games. And like, there's been too many games I've played over the years. Fire Emblem being one of them, or Three Houses being one of them, where like, you are rewarded by your due diligence. This is a gameplay like mechanic that you see a lot of, and I don't think it's like a bad way of doing it. Like, by doing our due diligence with the fishing, we were able to attain Professor Rank 10, or whatever it is, Professor Rank A, early. That stands us in good stead. Doing your due diligence in a game is, it's as reasonable way as any of, improving your circumstance. I mean, I guess you can either do it by skill.
Professor, in Bridget, we have legends. Stories containing people who have a spirit living inside of them. Those spirit people have much strength. They are maybe able to fly in the air or race across the ocean. Hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor. Do not have doubt, Professor. The powers you have are like the powers of the legends.
I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted now. There's lots of ways basically to get good at a game, particularly like a game that's like based on RNG essentially. And your due diligence is it's not a bad one in terms of like designing these things, because you don't have to be
Professor. Although I suppose lucky for you, I am.
like, you don't have to be like good to do it, which I think like a lot of people who are playing Fire Emblem Three Houses are not. I mean, I'm not great at Fire Emblem Three Houses, I'll be the first to admit it, but like, but there's a lot of people who just play it on normal, who have no desire whatsoever to be good, and their enjoyment comes from all the other elements of it.
Hey, welcome.
Which
you have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye.
Is
a pleasure doing business with you. You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good.
You don't want to lock out those people, do you? So
you have a good eye.
If you
have a good eye. You have a good. You have a good.
If you tie things behind things that are too complicated, or
a pleasure doing. Come again.
Sorry, this is probably not the best.
Hello there. This one, yes.
Discussing all this, but
I think this one, yes. 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 I think
So, like, providing the advantage to the person who is just
this
going
one,
to
yes.
be
I think this one, yes.
a little
I
bit
think
more committed than
this
the
one,
next
yes.
person.
I think this one, yes. I think this one,
I think
yes.
it's kind of cool. I think
this one,
also,
yes. I
like,
think
it
this
lends
one, yes.
itself.
I think this one, yes. I think this one, yes. I think. Return soon,
To
please.
something that I personally am interested in, and like, you know, whether or not
What?
you yourself are is
Hello.
you know, entirely up to you. But like, I think that like trying to make games that where
Hi there.
You've been granted this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special individual. Maybe Saros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
I haven't heard anything about that before. Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
It is told that Saros had a revelation, instructing her to use her power for good, and to lead the people of Fodlan to salvation. I wonder what sort of revelation you might have, Professor.
yeah, making games that are beloved should be the aim.
Hello there.
Hey there.
Those students of yours will. You should show them respect now. No. One look at your. Even when your kids graduate, I bet they'll.
Yeah, I met a teacher of mine. I called her Miss years after I'd left high school, and she was like, "Well, you can't call me that anymore." I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck else am I supposed to call you?"
Professor.
Oh God! Speaking of professors,
How are you doing, Professor? Would you care to join me for a cup of tea?
no, fuck off, Hanneman. Okay, looks like I'm not gonna get
It
a lot of
occurs to
choices.
me that whenever we chat, I have a tendency to pester you with my questions and theories about your history.
Yes.
It seems only fair to speak on the topic of myself for once. And perhaps you might feel more positively inclined toward my research if I shared my own story.
I think this is quite interesting, actually.
I am quite pleased to hear you're interested. Yes, quite pleased. Well, I suppose I should begin at the beginning, eh? I was
As is
born
tradition.
into a noble house of the Empire. Not a large house, mind you, but noble all the same. Our land holdings were small, but our bloodline was quite strong. So, as you can imagine, there were many of us in the family who carried the power of crests. I myself bear a minor crest. Our family's abundance of crests may be part of the reason I've been interested in the topic since I was just a boy. I dedicated myself to my studies, and after years of effort, I became lead crest scholar at the Empire's largest research institution. My research is more important than social standing in the Empire. There I had only Imperial blood, and thus Imperial crests at hand. So I came to Garrick Mach and devoted myself to my research during my time as a professor. My progress is slow, but with each revelation, I move ever closer to the answers I have sought for decades. Your cooperation as the bearer of the Crest of Flames ensures my research will continue to advance. In fact, it may bring me ever closer to the goal of uncovering everything there is to know about crests. I do hope you shall continue helping me advance in this field of study. Together, we will solve the mystery of your Crest of Flames, and our world will be the better for it. Shall we proceed? My lab instruments are fully prepared. I have a great number of tests I'm excited to carry out. No, don't worry. They won't hurt one bit.
That wasn't terribly interesting. Yeah, Hanneman,
That's
he's, well, he is what he is, isn't he?
You're so strong now. I'm starting to understand why you were appointed professor. I thought I was stronger, but I still have such a long way to go.
Oh, I will. I still plan on beating you someday.
Cool. Right. Fine. Yeah, blah blah blah. My hair. Yes.
What?
What? The fuck?
Yes.
Good deal. Hey, Professor. You seem different. Lots of things seem.
I kind of wish you weren't in this game. I know, I'm not gonna lie. So, you know, hopefully that's not too awkward for you. Right. Well, yeah. I know. I agree. What? Right. Okay. I'm not seeing anything behind there. There might sometimes be. Best girl.
Your hair and your eyes. What happened to you? You didn't lose something as a consequence of gaining these powers, did you? Sometimes our frail bodies don't do well with excess power, so don't push yourself too hard.
Thank you, Lexithia. And that isn't another indication of why she is best girl. Like I know, like, obviously she's fucking incredibly powerful in combat, but thus far everyone else is being Captain Positive, and she's the only one who's like, actually, hold on. Is this the best thing that could happen? Also, not I-30.
Edelgard and Hubert have been busier than usual, constantly coming and going, in and out of Garreg Mach. Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire. As the legitimate heir of the Ayer family, I have not heard anything about it. But if it were significant, I am sure my father would have told me.
Uh-huh. I'm sure he would. Right, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I finished saying. I feel like I'm getting constantly interrupted by the exploration process, so maybe I should just give up on it. I mean, it doesn't matter if we miss things. I don't know if I said that earlier. At this stage, early on, it would have been unfortunate to miss things. Could have put us at a disadvantage later on.
People who live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics. Is Fodlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures?
Thanks, Shamir.
You should see for yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
There've been
I recently had an errand to run. I didn't mean to, actually.
Yeah. We saw it at the start. There's a lot of wide-ons for Shamir at the on the subreddit lately, and one of many characters, not least of which Byleth themselves, who I'm just like, just a bit of a dick.
Sometimes I find myself thinking I should leave where I should have been all along.
Yeah.
I hear that Lady Rhea, she's the pillar that supports the...
Okay. By the way, what faculty training can we get? Nothing I care about. Sick. Right, okay. Good luck, cheers. That's not a positive message.
Monica, no, Kranya, taking vengeance with your...
Yeah, I'm sure he would, yeah. Just like living the path of vengeance, yeah.
In our battle last month, we really cut the enemy down to size. But there are other enemies we have yet to hunt down. Not least the Flame Emperor. Once we've crushed them all, we can return to our peaceful lives at the monastery. It will happen soon. I have a feeling something big is coming.
Yeah, same.
What?
Okay.
When you changed, even the other... There's a ritual at the Holy Tomb that I'm sure you'll be alright. However you may change, and whatever new power goes...
Why have you started being nice to me, Leonie? You've been nothing but bloody misery all the way up to this.
Long ago, Saint Seros was gifted with a divine revelation from the goddess, as well as incredible power. Does that happen to you too, Professor?
the professor transformed before receiving any kind of divine revelation, right? Still, I wonder, does the fact that you've changed really mean you've been granted some kind of power? If that's the case, then what sort of revelation can be gained from the ritual? I'm guessing the revelation will just be a gentle reminder to use this new power to save the people of Fodlan. What else is there to say? You don't actually believe we're going to hear the voice of the goddess, do you?
No. Listen, I just need to go down and check something. I'll be back in 2 ticks. Sorry for that quick interjection. It was, yeah, something that was been in the air fryer. I just wanted to check out and set fire to the house. Seemed reasonable in the circumstances. We've been all day down there. Ellen.
How are you, Professor? Did Hanneman make his "I will do no harm" speech, or promise this won't hurt a bit when he asked to study you? Both? I've a bit of research I'd like to perform. Nothing so crass as Hanneman's poking, prodding, and drawing of blood. No, I wish to investigate crest power itself. Crest power must have some kind of limit, right? Lady Rhea says any limits must be the protection of the goddess, but that doesn't quite answer it for me.
Yes.
I swear, it's like you're an entirely different person.
It was. My hair colour was about 60% of my personality, I agree.
No, not at all. I'm just not used to it. It really suits you, though.
Piss off. Right, okay. Cool. Give me a nice that. Ingrid written all over it.
Right.
I didn't even really read it, but yeah. A hedgehog case. Ah, good.
A moment.
What shall I do with my hedgehogs? I'll put them in
When
there.
I first saw you, Professor, with that hair color and that, I like the way it looks. I wonder if I could change my hair color too. Maybe if I tried hard enough. If I thought real hard about it, I mean. All I need to do is get trapped.
A strange placement for that. Yeah. Exactly. Oh.
Right.
Right. Right, okay.
Hey, you.
Hey, me. Right.
Excuse you haven't a thing to worry about. You have been gifted the power of the goddess. Furthermore, you have overcome the death of your father, Geralt, and you have destroyed countless of our wicked foes. I am proud, so very proud of who you have become. That is understandable. Just know that your unease should disappear the moment we conclude the ritual at the Holy Tomb.
Okay. Well, thing was my old bass player used to say, thing with shoulds, it's not as good as does.
Ah, I am sorry, but I have a lot on my mind. I would prefer to be alone right now.
I don't understand, Seta. I also would prefer to be alone, but fortunately I've got to run around this monastery, inspecting every damn corner and crevice. Alois, what are you doing in here?
Captain. Oh, Professor. How long have you been standing there? I was just sorting through Captain Gerald's belongings. I haven't made much progress. I keep finding things that bring back memories. Clearing out this room of his belongings again, it's not easy.
No.
Oh, Professor, I will do whatever I can to serve excellent, no matter how...
Yeah, is anyone actually... Who's left? It might be like a guild, but...
Professor, I am so happy. Your new hair and eye color suit you well. We
Right,
make quite
Jake.
the pair. But recently, I sense that things are a bit strained between Lady Rhea and my brother. She wants to do something at the Holy Tomb. I do not know what, but... Whenever it has concluded, I hope they will return to their friendship, as it has always been.
Whatever.
Professor, are you positive? Really? Your appearance is due to the influence of the Crest of Flames? Intriguing. Unfortunately, I have found no record of Nemesis's hair and eye color ever changing. However, if that transformation was brought on in part by the power of the crest, that would be most, well, I suppose interesting is too small a word. Still, it would be an absolutely exceptional discovery. To know for certain, we must investigate further. So, close off. What? A full physical is in order, yes? We need to know if this transformation affected you adversely. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit.
Okay, thank you, Hanman. Oh, yeah, actually. Just, battalions. Mercedes. Is there anything we can give you other than that? Knights of Seros. It would reduce the magical attack, which I do not like. What have we got down here? That wouldn't. That would be better. Okay. Absolute defense. Oh. Right, okay. Okay. Nouvelle Stewards. I'll do that. Right, okay. Now she's got some sort of combat thing. Hey, me.
The Holy Tomb, huh? I've worked here for years, and this is the first I've heard of it. I mean, it does make some sense. Sort of. Something about it is still weird. I understand now why they'd build the monastery in the mountainous center of Fodlan. Although, when the monastery was built, the Kingdom and Alliance weren't even around yet. But look how cleverly it was placed, right in the middle of the Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance. That's weird, right?
Yes, that is weird, right?
Recently, Professor, I feel as though you've been a bit distant.
He's constantly distant.
Floating above the clouds, separate from other people. And like you've got no interest at all in ever coming back down. How can I help? Hey, don't worry. I thought maybe...
World's like most distant anime man. I know I've mentioned this like every couple of episodes, but I just hate the fact that it's like his personality is like he's never laughed and only once cried. It's like, well, so he's just got no personality there. I mean, I know maybe that's not.
I cannot keep up with all the. Monica was actually crying. What about you, Professor? You were a true not the most convincing answer you could have given.
Yeah, it just like maybe personality is the wrong word, but
What
like,
the? That reminds all things considered, as far as the students are concerned, next month we will hold the graduation ceremony. This month, we ask that you...
oh yeah, next month's graduation. So at least there's that to look forward to. Right, okay. Please. Thank you.
always knew there was something special about you. But you've only gotten more and more extraordinary the longer I've known you. That transformation was just the beginning, wasn't it? I have a feeling that things will only grow more dire from here on out.
Positive. Any positive polys like you? Yeah, sure. Was just like a child. Yep. Right, check. Dorothea. I know we do it with Mercedes and Dorothea all the time, but like, they are the ones that we need the faith with.
I'll keep. I hope.
Right, okay, cool. And then, don't just see you.
Ah! Professor! Sorry, your hair and eye color are completely different. You just don't look like you're.
Well, you're just being silly as usual, but without ever laughing or crying. Oh, Professor, you're so silly when you don't ever cry or ever laugh.
Need something? See you again soon.
See you again soon. Okay. Also, we're going around this way. Yeah, fascinating. Into the cats. Got yours.
Well, I'll be.
Yeah. You'll be what? Well, I think we're almost done with the castle run around. We might as well poke our head back in the cathedral, because sometimes there's stuff in the cathedral. Right, cool. Okay. So, I guess it's just dining hall, and we'll see what comes out of it. Right. Bitter eats. Right, what have you got? How do we... Oh, I see. Okay, fine. Right, the Gargmat meat pie. Linhart and Dorothy. Yeah, straight up.
This is my favorite.
Push down on that one. The Gargmat meat pie. We could do those two. Oh, we can't do those. Well, there's an option for this damn pie. I think we go for it. Just quite enjoyed their supports. And since it's there, we'll do it. Right, okay. The cheesy Verona stew. I think Raphael and Leone was something very interesting. So we'll try that.
This is delicious!
That looks delicious.
Okay. Again, very Japanese approach to all this. That is a fairly... Oh, we've got Eloise and Catherine.
Oh, my favorite food. You've got to try this.
Eating food always fires.
Okay, good. And then, yes, easy to go from the bottom, quite clearly. Pardon the expression. Gretan. Okay, what's this? Oh yeah, Ignat's and Marianne. Nice.
This food is a
I like this dish.
Okay, we are getting some support slots. Ugh. Right. Brace yourselves, people.
Oh, it's Raphael. What's he doing at that desk?
What the fuck's he doing at that desk? I think is the question.
Hey, are you studying? I thought you'd given up on it. Nice to see her. Luca!
Oh, Leone!
What's wrong? Why are you crying?
I just got a thank you letter from my little sister.
Okay, maybe start from the beginning.
My little sister lives with my grandpa now. She's had to deal with so much since I decided not to take over the family business.
You might have to back up a bit more before this starts to make sense to me.
Our parents were merchants, but they died in an accident. We had some money saved at first, but Grandpa isn't healthy enough to work, and I'm not smart enough to work a job that requires much thinking.
That's really tough. Hard to make a fortune with just your strength, I'm sure.
I had to sell all our valuables just to pay my way here so I could become a knight.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure.
My sister wants the best for me, but she's the smart one in the family. She's the one that should be here. When I ask if she needs anything, she always says she's fine. She doesn't want to ask me for anything, because she knows I'm having such a hard time here.
She sounds like a great kid. So, what did the letter say?
It says she's happy and thankful for all the study materials I sent her.
That's good, right? Wait, where did you find extras?
I couldn't find any, so I just sent her mine. It's like you said, right? It's better to give them to someone who will use them instead of letting them go to waste.
Don't take this the wrong way, but don't you still kind of need those? Well, I guess if it makes her happy, it's worth it. Maybe I can scrounge something up for her too.
Oh. Yeah, fair play. I don't know, I've necessarily got the support thing in me for whatever that was. Catherine, wasn't it? There's nothing there that I care about. I don't really want to waste it on Felix and Dimitri, given that because they'll kind of go up anyway. They will. Whether they're just inevitably going to spend enough time together. So I think I'd rather not. Yeah. I think we kind of just have to resort now to just like normal ones. I say normal ones, but you know, the people that we've been working on long term.
Nothing like a tasty meal after some grueling work. Lawrence, you've hardly eaten anything.
There is no need to rush. I prefer to take my time.
Okay, fine. We've done what's it called? We've done Marianne Ignatz, that's fine. Petra Ferdi. Do we have a Petra Ferdi? We have a Petra Ferdi.
Delicious!
I would be like...
And then I guess we were kind of locked down the... Oh, yeah. God, I hate you, Casper. Yeah, we could do Casper, Bernie. I don't know if that's necessarily a good match, but we'll see.
I can eat so.
Ooh.
And then trying to find like something that will do Cyril and Beskar, but like that is a very hard combination to make work. I guess we've got it here. I think, unfortunately, she's likely to
Eating delicious.
end up single on this. Right, okay. Goals. So we need... Everyone's happy apart from Annette, who is not happy, but it just so happens that we have got none of the things that Annette needs. Brilliant. I think we... yeah, we did. We found that other bit and piece. If you can remember where Annette was, you're better than me. Okay. Oh, hello. She was just around the corner in the cathedral, wasn't she? Right. Yeah, I mean, that fucking my spirit animal over there. Lost item. Yeah.
Oh, that! I thought it was gone for good.
I think we can give, like, if we've got a crap gift, as long as she doesn't hate it, I think she'll be okay. So yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, I know it doesn't achieve much, but... Right, support. That looks like it's just me and Catherine. God, I hate these things with Catherine, but... If it is the will of the council, then Gondor will see it done.
Professor.
Yeah, sure. I thought I might just do some skipping through this.
I was trying to catch you off guard, but you managed to block it. Not too shabby, Professor. Oh, come on. Look at the blade I threw. It's just a wooden training sword. At worst, you could have gotten a bruise or perhaps a splinter. Let's agree it was funny and move on.
I could have died.
Aw, poor thing. Aren't you used to getting hurt? You've been in your fair share of battles. Besides, I knew you'd dodge in time. I told you before that I was going to observe you. Since then, I've been watching you. I know what you're capable of. I took steps to make myself invisible, so I could observe you without being detected. I hardly let you out of my sight. After extensive research, I've concluded that you really are first-rate. Your sword skills are impeccable. You're a gifted educator. You clearly love working with the students. Someone with all of your exceptional qualities should not exist, but here you are. At first, I thought Gerald was the reason for Lady Rhea's interest in you, but no. Lady Rhea knew exactly what she was doing when she singled you out. Unfortunately, I can't hope to emulate you, let alone wield the sword of the Creator. So my plan of imitating you for Lady Rhea's attention has come to nothing. I didn't say that. I plan to give Lady Rhea a detailed report about what you're up to. Hopefully, then I'll be in her good graces. Oh, and don't think you can avoid being watched. I won't let you out of my sight.
Right, okay, good. Right, so voyeuristic Catherine will be curving on me from afar. That's fine. I think we'll do a quick save of the game. I don't think we're that far along with this, are we? How long is the episode? Oh no, we've got bags of time yet before we're approaching where we need to quit. Let's end today's free time. Yeah, we'll instruct manually, as is our want. Right, instruct. So, Dimitri, absolutely fucking clear candidate. Sword goes up to C.
That worked out.
Even though you don't use it. Oh, is it
This
C
will be
plus?
useful.
Right, Lance is now A.
That worked out.
that is definitely worth doing. I think we should probably focus that because that is going to need to get a bit higher. Dedu has fucking got ages before he's any good at anything. Felix isn't though. Felix. Okay. Sword is now A. Finesse blade. We like it. And I'm going to try and get axe up because I think there was something there that we could have made use of as well. Don't care about Ash. Sylvain. Yeah, I don't think I care, to be honest. Mercedes maybe. Annette. I don't think I need to worry about. Yeah, Inga's. Right, Inga's. Okay, get your axe up to that.
I'm certain.
Fine. Your flying is okay, your riding is okay. I think we have to just kind of push this. We're not getting very many perfects this time around it. Can't help but notice. Ooh, Petra. She'll probably go up them anyway. But
I have understanding.
good work on that.
I worked.
That is good.
You.
I didn't mean to do that, but that's still good. What's your flying like? Pretty lousy. What's your bow like? Half decent. Okay. What is your this like?
You have my.
Okay, good.
I'm closing.
Because that might help her to get like whatever things she needs when she's doing the flying shit. I think she needs a lance. Is the other thing. Bit directional for her. Okay, C. Yeah. Right.
Don't stop.
So we can just completely keep going with her on the on that front, but to be honest, if she's got that far, I mean, I certainly don't think I'm going to be like kind of prioritizing her. Otherwise, I think we'll do riding. Because there is like a dark something or other that she can do. We've got two more. Like Sylvain's path's just really clear. I don't think we need to worry on that. I might do Ash.
This will.
Okay. Pudding talent. Excels at lance skill.
This will be useful.
Right.
There's so much.
And then we need to focus riding. And then we got one more. Obviously there's Lynn. To be honest, Dorothea is not a bad shout. I know it's very simplistic what she's doing, but just like pushing her down that line is worthwhile. I think we might change now the group task now that Lysithia's got that. I think we go Skywatch, and I think our Skywatchers are going to be Ingrid and Petra. Yeah. Right, okay. Go for it.
A question.
What is that?
Whatever you say.
Professor,
Yeah. No.
We can handle it.
We will work with each other. I am having a report, Professor.
Right. And spend the money, otherwise. Oh, Felix didn't quite make it. Well done, Lynn. Okay, it's kind of a dire month, actually. Well done, Flane. Well done, Catherine. Well done, Shamir.
How long will this take?
Well done,
Well
Ernie.
worth the effort.
Sounds like something that you would order in an Italian restaurant. Right, okay. There was something. Yes, inventory abilities. Best girl, best girl, best girl. Right. Okay. Battlefield desperation. I really don't think that's going to be much use. Like, I know she doesn't use. Well, I think she doesn't use that either, though, does she? Like, that will be potentially useful. That's fairly. At some point that might come in. Right, fine. Let's save that. What was the thing? Lots of large fish. I don't think I care. Rare monster sighting. Okay, so just hypothetically. Yeah, I don't think I care. I think it's like more explorations on this. I think we're more than good enough in terms of the levels. I think we can just go charging around, feeding everyone at this point, and trying to get the
That's so.
The pairings that we want.
Yes?
Yes, it would. Right, okay. Okay, good. We've actually got quite a few things, actually, so maybe we should be a bit more. These are all flower seeds. I'm going to do 3 northern fodland seeds, 2 root vegetable seeds. Yes. I want to cultivate the living shit out of this. Thank you. And that is that done. Next up, it's off to the cathedral, where we'll go and answer some things in the question box. Just wasn't the lights we had to black out. It's annoying. Yeah. Bad contribution, but that's the contribution we made. Dorothea, as ever, and maybe we do Dorothea and Lynn. I don't know if Lynn gets the same benefit that Mercedes gets from it, but
I'll keep my.
okay, good. So go dining hall. Oh yeah, inventory items. What the hell is this white Verona nonsense? Resistance by 1. Yeah, I think we will do that. Maybe we'll do that twice. In actual fact, because having a Byleth who's immune to stuff is. You know, it's handy having somebody who's just very defensible. Let's start with this, since we've got absolutely loads of them. Ferdinand Petra.
Delicious.
I would be like.
Okay. Ignat's money.
I like.
It's just kind of impossible with like Raphael. Yeah, it's very difficult to do without
this.
That.
To beat the things that we're going to get from the paralogs and stuff, you know, like from the auxiliary missions. Like, I would dearly like to. Can we do Manuel Hanneman? We can do it, Eloise Catherine.
Oh my!
Eating food.
Cool, and then okay, Lorenz Hildup. Some of these I'm not entirely happy with, but I just feel like we've kind of got to go for them. Because if we don't like commit to some of them, it just becomes a bit of a nightmare. Well, it doesn't become a bit of a nightmare. That's a ridiculous statement, but like if we don't sort of hammer them in, if you'll pardon the expression, then like we end up missing them.
This is my.
Like you can't really rely on that's good use of our time. Yeah, like setting it up to battles is just an ineffective way to do it. I guess is the conclusion here. Okay. Where is it? Fruit and herring tart. Stewed herring and Noah fruit. Jesus wept. Sounds fucking revolting. Right, okay, I guess we'll do Bernie and Casper. Again. And then lastly, we want best girl answer.
This is so.
Eating delicious.
Cool, and we do actually get a support, which is Casper Bernie.
Hi.
Well, if it isn't Bernadetta, what brings you here?
Am I bothering you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'll come back another time.
Don't leave yet, you just got here. Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Yes. Do you remember that time in town?
Honestly, no. Maybe
town?
you do.
Oh, you mean when all those thieves showed up? Whew, that was rough. I heard a bunch of people got robbed.
No, not that. I mean the time I was carried off.
Some thieves tried to carry you off? Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Just tell me which way they went. I'm gonna...
That's not what I mean. Oh, just forget it.
Wait, don't go. What are you trying to ask me?
Will you really listen this time?
Yeah, come on, Bernie.
Of course.
Get
Sorry.
him.
You have my full attention.
Do you remember when you carried me to that spot with a really pretty view? Where is that place? I've been looking all over.
The place I took you with the view. Oh, right. Okay, first you go out of the monastery, and actually it's kind of tricky to explain. Come on, I'll just take you there again, but pay attention this time.
Wait! What are you? No! Not again! Stop! Put me down!
I wonder what it looks like to other people when that's happening. Right, okay.
Manuela, I would like to apologize. The other day, I said some things to you that I am, well, not proud of in the least.
Oh no, Hanneman. It is I who should be apologizing. I behaved in just the most dreadful manner. I was just lashing out at everything. You were right to call me out. Really. And I do very much mean this. I'm so sorry for my behavior.
No, please, pay it no mind. Actually, I'm thankful for what you said during our conflict.
Thankful?
Yes, you made me realize that I have a somewhat meddlesome nature. Thanks to you, I believe I found an area in which I can improve myself.
I could say the same thing, you know. Your accusations, they really hit home. After I cooled down, I realized you were right. I really ought to try and keep my emotions a bit more under control.
Well, that's good to hear. It seems this wasn't a fruitless clash for either of us.
Oh, indeed. There's nothing more depressing than a pointless fight, is there? Don't you wonder, though, just how many times we've had this same argument?
We do always seem to be at one another's throats before we even realize it. I don't know how we manage to keep it up.
You're not wrong. Something the matter, Hanneman?
Well, it's just... you don't smile like that very often. But when you do, it is quite charming. Perhaps your struggles in love are due to your reliance on false affection instead of your more natural charms.
Well, thank you for the compliment. Even if you did have to spoil it with criticism. If you weren't so judgmental all the time, maybe you'd have had more luck in romance yourself.
What? Manuela, as your friend, I was only trying to give you a useful bit of advice.
And that so-called advice is exactly why I call you meddlesome and overbearing. And
there it is. Manuela begins to protest.
Yeah, okay, good. Right, well done. Oh yeah, that's right, goals. Right, so we have got a few people that we need to go and cheer up via the medium of gifts. That's right, it's fucking Santa Byleth again. Although I don't know if there's that much we've even got that we can give Dimitri.
Professor.
He's a... Yeah, fine. Right, firstly, actually, have we got anything of yours that you've lost? What the fuck is a hedgehog case? Oh! Embroidered with a cute hedgehog. Okay, fine. Nothing here looks good. Right, okay. So, Dimitri, I happen to know that you are a slave for writing boots.
I appreciate.
That's how to. Okay, good. Whereas Dedu...
Please.
Right. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that the right person? Oh, it was to do? Oh no, Felix Nash. I assume that Felix is here. Yeah, okay.
Hurry up,
Felix.
Kron. We still our next battle.
Right. So firstly, Felix, did you lose anything useful? Teeth dagger, a sword. Yeah.
That's mine.
No problem. Okay. What else? We'll have to resort to gifts to get you all the way there.
Aha!
Very nice, yeah, no problem. Right, okay. Next up on the goal list, it's Ashhole. There he is, in the greenhouse, with the candlestick.
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb.
Yeah, fascinating. Alright. Did you... Actually, nothing here. I think will be of use to you, Ash, so I'm going to do this.
Wow.
Yes, you can have that. You have two.
Wow.
Right, okay. Then Inger's. Oh, are we? Okay.
You've been granted this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special. Maybe it is. I wonder.
Okay. Let's see. Actually, an idea as well. Firstly, riding boots.
Is this for? Is this?
Right. Do we have, just in terms of clearing this out, like, there's sod all that this will do?
I always knew that transformation.
Oh no, we can't.
I always that transfer.
So I guess we just don't get anything from it. Right, fine. Okay, let's save the game again, and let's have a quick check of the calendar. Bonding Bites, I think, will be our own house, won't it? Which is, of course, everyone. So it looks like we'll be going without this time round. Okay. So we are committed to not doing anything other than basic instructions, I guess. Yeah, I was. There was something on the. Yeah, I think we do want
this will
to boost that again. Okay, didn't go very well, but whatever. Felix. Weirdly good with faith. I'm sure that's about.
Quite intrigued.
See what's on the axes.
Well, that
worked out, sure. We could explore that, but I don't think there's much benefit in doing so. Good work, Felix.
This could be useful.
Okay. Ash. God, you suck. God, you fucking suck. Right, okay. It doesn't really matter for a little while with him, to be fair. We can't just kind of sit out, ride it out. Inger's, yeah, axe is where we're going here. Again, perfect, which is quite what I'd have hoped for. Petra is a candidate. I think.
You have. You are. I have understanding.
Right, good. So she gets axe. Oh, we probably shouldn't be going for axe at this point. We're doing this
One step
in the wrong order. I don't even know if it's the best option doing best skill.
It was.
Okay. Got one more. Sylvain is he's kind of set for ever and a day, really. I think probably Mercedes, honestly, because D plus is a bit shoddy for that. Okay, Bolognese for her as well. Yeah, I think we'll just go for it. Right, so we're gonna get. Right, who is it? It is Felix. I mean, Felix, like, just absolutely, like, ready to live the fucking dream of a tea party with me. Right, there's nothing he likes that I have, so...
Why am I here?
Yeah, why are you here? Yes.
I thank you. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Could be better. Have some cake, Felix. You cunt.
What?
Right, okay. Dreamy Nights is presumably him. No? Classes you might enjoy? Okay. It's notable... Well, whatever. Potential training partner doesn't even need to look. And lastly, evaluating allies.
Impressive.
He is the easiest person to talk to.
I know it's
give him
important to take a break, but if you rest too long, your muscles wither.
that. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. He says, I'm a man with very withered muscles.
Impressive.
Right, now let's do the weird thing that I do.
Wait a minute. Professor. What? You can't be serious. Impressive. Yes.
Alright, great.
Thanks for your hospitality.
His charm went up, my charm didn't. Kind of scandalous, really, but...
We did well enough.
Okay, good. We could use that as another route of getting people up levels, but I just think with those two, like, they're getting their flying skill up for both of them is just kind of a priority. I don't think there's going to be anything interesting comes with it. Oh, Ash gets a little bit of horse riding, but I mean, not much there. Casper, don't care. Bernie is slowly leveling up a horse riding, that's decent. Lorenz, Raphael, Marianne. Yeah, I mean...
Am I starting to master this?
Oh, you got dexterity +4?
Let's put this to the test.
Okay.
My efforts have borne fruit.
I think I get it now.
I think it's coming along.
I suppose it's working.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that made it seem quite positive, really, didn't it? Right. I guess we'll go all the way through on this. Firstly, abilities, Ash. I don't think I care about your HP. I think I would much rather have just decent dexterity. And quite frankly, it's going to be another explore because we need the the support slots between those people. Oh, we should probably actually before we. Oh, let's do the. We'll do the gardening first. What's our? Yeah, we have got enough money.
Yes?
No.
Yeah, please. Harvest. Okay, that was not great, but whatever. Don't really want that. I kind of just want root vegetables. Yeah, okay. Right, where was Gilbert? Was he up here? I feel like... I don't think we can recruit Gilbert, but I'll just try.
I hear that she's the...
Yeah, okay, fine. Right, okay. First off to the cathedral. I don't even really know if the cathedral is the best way to do things, but who should go down? And check out what's point in that. It helps settle pretty well nerves. Okay. Yeah, we'll try Dorothea Lynn even though it's very unlikely we'll ever use Lynn, but
I'll keep my...
Right, okay, cool. Alright, so dining hall. At least we've got that new class, so we don't have to worry about that. It's time for some bonding bites. Yay! Right, okay. Let's start with this. So, Ferdinand and Petra. I'm gonna get bong the living shit out of each other.
Delicious.
I would be like...
Okay. Ignatz and Marianne, can you suitably get stuffed as well?
This food...
I like...
Okay, full menu. We're running rather low on these ones, but
That looks...
This.
okay, good. Do we want to go and buy some more pheasant and shit? I think we probably do. Which is going to mean selling
Professor.
some stuff.
Welcome. This one?
That specifically.
Thank you. Please come again.
Hello there.
No.
Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye. You have a good eye.
Ooh, steady on.
A pleasure doing come again.
Well, we have got some excess stuff that we can sell. But yeah. Use it all up. Okay. Fish and bean. Lens.
Nothing like a tasty meal after...
There is no...
Right, okay, full meal. Casper and Bernie, sure. I don't know whether we'll be able to get some of these folks up.
Ooh.
We're giving it our best shot, which I think is, you know, as much as anyone can expect of us. Peach sorbet, I feel like that might be something like.
This is my...
Okay. Pheasant and berry sauce. So my Scythia.
This is eating.
Okay. There's not been a exactly resounding success, yes, but I'm gonna do Felix and Ingrid just because they're there, and I'm not sure if they're pairing up.
That looks it.
I appreciate any.
But also means that we don't have to deal with that. And finally, the last one, I guess, is going to be a Hanneman. Oh no, because what's a face thing? He doesn't do that. Oh yeah, we were trying to get Annette and Felix, weren't we? Shit the bed. I don't really want to have to use that because we already got this. Sylvain and Mercedes.
Yeah.
This is.
Right, okay. Goals. So we need Dimitri and Ash. Right, okay, well. Dimitri.
Professor, he's exact.
And we will do, I think, a gift is appropriate here, is it not?
I appreciate
riding boots. That feels like something you would enjoy. And we have ceremonies.
I appreciate.
I know you. You love your ceremonial swords, metaphorical or otherwise. Ash was in the greenhouse. In the greenhouse. And
I can't even imagine.
yeah, I don't even imagine. Have one of these.
Wow.
Because it also means that, like, I don't have to like you that much. I mean, we've got so many of them.
Wow.
Right, fantastic. That will be the end of the month. Well, I mean, there's Best Girl's birthday, and then we have the Ritual of the Goddess's Revelation. The Ritual of the Goddess's Revelation is quite the event. So unfortunately that is going to be our cliffhanger for this one. I'm not even going to move it on from here. We will, when next you join us, we'll do that. It's going to be a rather lengthy one, as most of these story missions tend to be. So I hope you've enjoyed it this time. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.